Hey YouTube, what's going on? This is the Big Fro Beauty, Sean coming in once again to you guys. It's a new year, last time I was counting down into the new year. I did my own countdown, excuse me, don't judge me, but um, I was just wanted to make my latest video for the new year, and I honestly didn't know what I wanted to talk about. I had a couple things in mind, but I'm like, I think I just hold off on that and just, save those for a later date. And so tomorrow I start classes and for my new semester at school, and I'm just like, why not make a back to school video or something? A lot of people, probably want to, need some a little bit advice or a little bit of encouragement or something like that. I'm like, why don't I make a video about that? I'm like, so that's what I'm gonna be talking about. But before I do that, I just want to make a couple shout outs and acknowledgments. First of all, I just want to say thank you to my followers. It seems like you guys are being very supportive, of my channel and my videos and support me a lot. And I want to say thank you for my couple of followers who have subscribed to my channel. Thank you guys a lot. I appreciate the support. And also for the rest of you guys who are my friends on Facebook or something like that. I see you guys have liked the post for my videos and stuff like that. My videos that I've posted, and I really appreciate that. Continue to share my videos, like my videos, and don't be afraid to leave a comment. I'm good with feedback, so I really appreciate any type of criticism that you guys have to give me. So continue with the support. I appreciate it. Little by little, my videos can become more and more mainstream and everything else. So I really appreciate it. Thanks a lot. And since it's back to school, I have a 10 a.m. in the morning, and so I know everybody else probably have 9 a.m.s, 8 a.m.s, or whatever. Like, I just had a few tips I wanted to give everybody just to keep in mind, because I'm pretty sure it's some seniors in college and some seniors in or some sophomores, juniors, freshmen, and stuff like that. But sometimes we still lose sight of the important things to like keep ourselves healthier so that we can have a productive semester and things like that. So I just want to run off a few, common sense tips or whatever, just in case sometimes you seem to forget. Um, the first tip is just the obvious, like get a good night's sleep. Like go to bed on time. Like I would advise like the latest time that we should be going to bed is like 12. You know what I mean? Or depending, if you have an earlier class, like at 8 a.m., like you need to be in bed like 10:30 or something like that, just to get a good night's rest, because that's very important. And that's why we be feeling all groggy and be, looking all crazy, like, oh, I'm so tired and all that, because, you didn't get a good night rest. You on Twitter all night tweeting or on Facebook talking to people or up all night on the phone, just cut it short, you know, that person should be able to understand like, hey, you have class in the morning, so whatever. And I feel like that's very important. Also, the second thing of just good study habits. Make sure you any little time that you have to study, just do what you can little by little. Studying little 45-minute increments, 35, 25. Take a break, go back. Take a break, go back. That's the best way I've been told to study, and I've tried it before, and it really does help. And if that doesn't help, use index cards. Study with a group. If you study better with other people, with some music, you need something to help you keep going. Drink as much coffee as you can. Just do whatever you can, because studying will take you a long way, without you even really knowing. And even if you have a photographic memory, some of my friends was like that, and I used to be like that at one point in time. But just read over the stuff if you don't just want to full out study. You know what I mean? Even reading over reviewing stuff can help. And one more tip I have is just be proactive. If you're on a big campus, small campus, or whatever, just make sure this economy is bad and everybody needs money. So try to look for you a job as much. You know what I mean? Like if you have the time to work two jobs, go for it. You know what I mean? The more money, the better. Obviously, make sure you into other committees or groups or organizations on campus or around your community. If you're not on a campus, You know, do something to help Chicago. Do something to help, you know, St. Louis, wherever you're at, you know, in your city. Just try to do what you can, because you can make an impact and you can help to change things. And I really do believe that. Um, and just be proactive. If you don't, you know, want to do that, just take up a hobby or something. Sing, dance, learn how to um, write poetry, paint, do something. Like, just don't sit around doing nothing. Like, you know, just try to keep yourself as busy as possible, because the more that you're busy, the less trouble that you'll get into, and you know, the more happier and well-rounded of a person that you'll be. You know, and that's just my advice, and that's what I've learned. And I believe that I'm a well-rounded individual, and everybody can be. You know, you just have to go out there and go for it. Period. You have to have that type of ambition. You know, and that's pretty much all I wanted to talk about. And I hope everybody has a great semester. You know, I'm crossing my fingers and praying to God that I have an awesome and, you know, productive semester, that everything can just go as planned according to God's plan, and that, you know, everything would just, I would just, you know, succeed as you know, for the goals that I have set. You know, and I hope you guys succeed and be blessed as well too this semester. And, you know, and just study and just do what you can. Make sure you keep positive energy, positive people around you, and you know, everything will be great. And I hope that you can just keep that in mind for this year, not even just for this semester, you know, for the summertime and so on and so forth. And I wish you guys well. That's, you know, that's all I really have for you right now. Keep on the lookout for my other upcoming videos. I'll be talking about some serious topics and something not so serious. I'll have poetry, singing, a lot of different things. So, peace. Good night.